Okay, hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I figured I would film this video today. I've attempted to film this video more times than I can count because this is something that's really personal and it's a very controversial subject, and I'm not up for a debate or any backlash for this video. This is my personal experience and I'm not gonna talk about my views on this subject. I'm basically a neutral party. I just think people need to do what's best for them. So I'm filming this video today knowing that I'll probably get a lot of backlash. But this is something that I went through that I want to share because when I was going through this, watching videos of other people who went through this was very, very helpful to me. Anyway, it all started in April of 2016. Yeah, so in April 2016, I took a test because I had missed my cycle. I have a child in the other room, so I'm trying to use keywords here, or like code words, I guess I should say. I missed my cycle, so I took a test and it was positive. And at the time, Michael and I were just like not in the best place. We weren't living together, and it was 2016 because I was in the middle of a custody battle and I had yet to go to trial. I had the trial date already and I was like preparing for that, and this was just like the last thing that I needed. So it was terrifying and I cried, and it was a really bad time for me. And personally for me, I don't want to go through something for 9 months and then give it away to someone else, or and that, call me selfish, but for me, like, or even having a baby put into foster care because no one chooses to take that child is really sad and horrifying to me. And my grandmother worked in child services and saw a lot of really messed up things. So that just will never be an option for me personally. Anyway, so I was terrified. Michael and I weren't ready for that. We weren't in the best place in our relationship, and we also weren't in the best place in our individual lives. I had to go out of state to go to my custody trial, and so they told me that I shouldn't have the operation done, the termination done, until I come back because you can't travel for like so many weeks after. So I went to my trial and I think I was like 6 or 7 weeks or something. So I did that and then I flew back. Anyway, so I come back to San Diego, and then I had the operation and I did the at-home one where they gave me a pill first they have to like confirm that I actually was pregnant, and then I took a pill in the clinic, and I did go to Planned Parenthood. I can't remember the names of the medications, but the first one I believe was to just stop it from progressing, and then you wait at the office for like a half an hour or an hour. I can't even remember, it's been so long. And I wish I filmed this when it was fresh in my mind, but I honestly wasn't ready to film this video for like the longest time. So then I took the pill, they made sure I was okay, and then they sent me home with like a couple of other medications and like directions. So I had to take another one at home, and that one was the one that was actually going to like terminate it and like get it out of my body. And it was really sad for me because I saw it. They asked me if I wanted to see the ultrasound, and I said no because I already have a child. So like I know the emotion that comes with it, and the like the emotional connection that comes with it. So I said no, but then she left the room so I could get dressed after the ultrasound, and she took the ultrasound photo, like it was enlarged, and then I told her I didn't want to see it, so she like minimized it. But when I was getting dressed, I saw it, and it was like, it still made me sad, but like honestly I didn't feel like I had much of a choice. Anyway, I went home with Michael and I took the medication, and just it was like a waiting game kind of for like when it was gonna happen. I was getting cramping, which they told me is normal, like period cramps kind of, and then it started getting worse, and I had to keep getting up. I was wearing a bulky pad, and I had to keep getting up to go to the bathroom, and like would bleed, and like clots would come out, and at one point there was like a really big one. It was like the size of a golf ball or like a lemon or something. And I'm sorry for like any graphic details. Anyway, so it was really scary. We watched 13 Reasons Why. We like binge watched it, and then I was off of work. I had I used sick time. My manager knew about it and everything, and that's when I was working at Ulta. So I took time off of work for that. I can't remember if anything else happened during that time. The next couple days, I bled a lot. Like, I bled a little bit on my jeans and I had to wash them, and then they were fresh out the dryer and I put them back on, and I was wearing like a pad, you guys, like a big pad. And then I put them on and it happened again. I was like, it literally went around the pad, like how much I was bleeding. It was like a big gush of blood. It was crazy. So I took a bath and like I was just bleeding so much. I bled for like a couple of months. It was crazy. I had to take off so much time off of work, and eventually I ended up I had to quit because I was gonna get fired if I didn't. Because at Ulta you have like, they have points, like, and if you get a certain amount of points for missing work or whatever, then they have to terminate you. So I was like at my limit, and I had to quit because, and it sucked because I was working for Benefit too, and I loved it. I was working in the Benefit bar doing eyebrows and stuff, and so it was a really detrimental time in my life because I lost like a good job. It was hard on my body. I couldn't work for so long because I kept bleeding at work, like way too much, more than a pad could hold. You're not supposed to wear tampons. I was shocked when I would talk to friends about it, like coworkers and stuff, and tell them, because almost everyone that I spoke with said that they had one too. And I know that a lot of people don't agree with it, but honestly, it was the best decision that I could possibly make at the time. And now I have Reese, and it's crazy because I got pregnant again exactly a year later. I'm just really fertile, so even on birth control, I have to be careful, because if I don't take my pills at exactly the same time every single day, then it's crazy. I'm extremely fertile. So, and the birth control pill isn't always 100%, but that's why you have to take extra precautions. That's going in a different direction. But anyway, yeah, now I have a 15-month-old baby, and she's perfect. We absolutely love her, and she's so funny, and she's just such a character. So that's really all I have to say. I wasn't planning on filming this video today, but because of quarantine and the fact that I have nothing else to do, and I truly feel like I'm ready to tell you guys about this. This is something that I really kept a secret for a really long time. I've told like a few people really close to me in my family, and that's about it. But if you are someone who is dealing with this, please reach out to me. I will be more than happy to, be there for you and give you any advice that you are seeking. Like I said, this was a really scary video to film because I don't know how people are going to react, but this was my experience and this is what I went through, and I'm just sharing my experience with you guys. And when I got pregnant with Reese exactly a year later, I thought it was so weird because it was like exactly a year later. I was terrified. I knew I didn't want to go that route again. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. Please don't leave any hate comments. It's just, there's no point. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time.